Shalom, royalty. It's Ellie here, and I will admit I am kind of angry right now. So I made a TikTok video about it. I was watching the news, and in the living room in my house, we don't really watch the news. We just have the TV on with no sound, and just so we can keep up with what's going on. We'll read the headlines and do more research or whatever. But I walked past the TV, and it said that the Civil Rights Act was signed today in history, February 10th, in 1964. Everybody watching the news, and they're like, oh, that's so amazing, Black people. Oh, we signed some stuff into legislation. Oh, No. That's terrible. I think it's absolutely terrible. No, I don't think that the Civil Rights Act being signed in 1964 is terrible. What I'm saying is terrible is that in 2020, we had the George Floyd situation happen. We had the largest worldwide civil rights movement to happen in 2020, yet in 2021, we are still facing racism when the Civil Rights Act was signed in 1964, which is darn near 60 years ago. Make it make sense. And also in my TikTok video, I mentioned the fact that they're trying to make it a federal crime for people not to wear masks in public. If someone decides not to wear their mask in public, they're trying to make it a federal crime. And we still have Black people in jail for nonviolent drug crimes or nonviolent crimes, period. George Floyd died over a counterfeit dollar bill when he didn't even have a counterfeit dollar bill. They just assumed that it was, yet he lost his life because people are racist. I am so done with this country. The hypocrisy is undeniably ridiculous. I just can't. Why do we keep celebrating Black History Month when we're going through the same things every year? We go through the same things every year, and we have been going through the same things every year for as long as anyone has lived in this country. Everybody alive right now really hasn't experienced too much different when it comes to racism. People, even in the millions of dollar ranges, still face whether it be racism or colorism because we have this divide in race and skin color. This is so annoying. This is honestly the most annoying thing to even talk about. They face racism in the Bible too. And it's like, we learn nothing from the Bible, can we, huh? We still got to keep repeating the same mistakes. I understand certain sins are hard to overcome. But racism? The Bible literally calls for us to love our neighbor. Our only job is to love everybody. Our only job that we have to do is love everybody. Yet, we literally made it to where we can legally hate people. And then we had to sign bills and laws and acts to make it illegal to hate people. Yet, people still getting killed because they hate people. What? I'm trying to make sense of this. So you're telling me that a racist police officer, first of all, is allowed to be a police officer when he's known to have this particular skin color prejudice. He's allowed to kill people or lock people up for crimes that white people normally wouldn't get locked up for. And everything's supposed to be okay. And then you got a vice president who also co-signed a lot of this situation to happen. Yet everybody's supposed to celebrate her because she's Black. Yo, I'm so done with this country, bro. Okay, at this point, everybody pick your character. Pick your anime character. Whether you watch anime or not, pick your superhero character. Pick who you want to be in 2021 because it's over. The system is over. Everything is so visible at this point where it's honestly ridiculous and we don't have to abide by anybody's rules. Understand, I'm not saying break any laws. Those aren't the rules I'm talking about. Still follow the Bible, still follow God's plan, but you don't have to conform to society's norms. Oh, you don't have to conform to society's norms because society's norms are sick and twisted. Y'all, I know it's loud, but there's a plane passing by, but the clouds are so thick that I can't even see it. I don't even think these are clouds all the way. Like, the sky is white. Like, this isn't even an overcast. I don't see, when it's cloudy outside, I see fluffies, I see shadows. Like, what you see on the camera is what I see. It's just white, like a piece of paper. Like, I barely see, like, over there's some clouds, but this doesn't even make any sense. It's not even snowing outside. Like, it's supposed to be, like, we have an ice warning, but this sky doesn't make any sense. Regardless, though, y'all, I am, like, this is so annoying. The character I pick is billionaire. I'm gonna get there. And I know people have laughed at me for saying this. They think that being a billionaire is a lot of work and all this stuff. Of course it's a lot of work, but that's why you have to pick your character. You can choose your hard. Being poor is hard. Always worrying about money. So I'm going to pick a different type of difficult. I'm going to pick the rich difficult, where I'm going to have people constantly coming at me saying tax the rich, when I'm one of the main ones donating to churches, donating to charities, and providing homeless shelters for people. Yeah, yell at me all you want. My money is the one that's actually going to be helping people, not these politicians who pretend like they care about the people. They just sit up there, get a paycheck, and smile and look pretty for the camera. Y'all, it's ridiculous. I know I hit y'all with a lot of energy, but I'm going to read this scripture of the day. This is the verse of the day. It's Matthew 18:20. For where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, for I am in the midst of them. For where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, there I am in the midst of them. Y'all, somebody was doing a live stream and I was watching the replay of it, and they were talking about how amazing it is that 200 people are sharing the moment via a phone screen. And I'm like, y'all, we seriously don't this is why they want this whole lockdown. This is why they want federal laws to protect against people not wearing a mask, protect. They want to control people and force everyone to wear a mask at all times when we're in a pandemic. This is not something that we need to permanently put into legislation. They want to control everybody. They want you to wear a mask. They want you to be socially distant, because socially distant people cannot form a true bond. Imagine fake hugging somebody, like an air hug. We used to air hug people we didn't like because we didn't want to touch them. Now they don't want us to touch each other at all. Understand that they don't want us to gather together properly in the flesh. Because when we do that, and when we have the right intent, it's super powerful. They don't want us to be super powerful. They don't want us to access our superpowers. That's why all this weird stuff's going on all the time. They don't want us to know how powerful we are. I'm a 23-year-old black woman, and they want me to think I'm a 23-year-old black woman. They don't want me to know that I'm a sovereign empress. Nah, for real though. I'm pretty much, I can't say Esther. Like, I'm somewhat like Deborah in the flesh, but like, it's somewhat a judge, but like, I don't know of any like prominent women entrepreneurs in the Bible, but at the same time, their social norms were different for women. So we might be the new era of how women are supposed to be. I don't know. I'd like to be married again so I could, feed back into that Esther type energy. But regardless though, dude, it's finna be wild. It already is wild. If y'all hadn't noticed, I don't know who can't see this. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my entire life. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Put Harriet Tubman on the dollar bill if you want to. I will literally fight you, Joe Biden. Like, that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Y'all over here celebrating black people. And y'all racist. I will beat, anyway, I'm going to go because I'm actually angry and we're not supposed to feed into strife and anger. So I'm probably going to go meditate or something to get myself out of this place. that just made me so angry. This is why I don't watch the news. This is why I don't like continuously religiously watch the news, because stuff like that makes me mad. I don't even get fear instilled in me anymore with all these COVID numbers and deaths and political stuff. They're making a mockery of the impeachment trial, and like that stuff doesn't really trigger me anymore. What triggers me is when they play in black people's face and act like we're supposed to keep taking it. Ridiculous, man. Let's just get this money so we don't have to pay taxes anymore, because rich people don't pay taxes because they defer their money into real estate and other assets that are tax deferrable. So understand that is one of the reasons why I really want everybody to be rich. You don't have to pay taxes. Then these people will actually have to be service of the people. All they will have is property taxes to live off of with their little salaries or whatever. They won't be able to tax six-figure earners. Doctors, lawyers, and all of them big-figure earner people, they get taxed the most. And I highly suggest y'all buy real estate or increase your income in some sort of way so you can buy real estate and defer those taxes, man, because they don't need any more of our money. I mean, they do. That's the problem. They need some more of our money. Then y'all are going to see how the Federal Reserve actually is providing them unlimited income, which is not even income. It's just currency, fiat currency. And it actually holds no true value, which is why gold and silver and cryptocurrency are going up in value versus the actual United States and other country dollars, which is also interesting because other country dollars seem to be going up and changing in value versus the United States dollar. But that's another video, totally different topic, probably gonna be on my other channel. I might not even discuss it over here. But regardless though, I'll talk to y'all later. I can't even see the plane, dude. I can't even see the plane. I'm just saying, I live near the airport, so it's not normal for me to not be able to see the plane. They come pretty low here. Yeah, like the clouds usually like are pretty high, so I should be able to see the plane coming in for a land or taking off. Anyway, bye royalty, shalom, and I'll see you in the next one.